Hello.
I think a simple rule of business is if you do the things easier first, you will find that you can actually make a lot of progress. This is a quote from CEO and founder Mark Zuckerberg in a book written by Chris Dicker entitled The Mark Zuckerberg Biography: What It Took to Invent Facebook and More from 2017. I am here today to inform you how to start your very own business. My research comes from the Ohio Secretary of State website, as well as my own personal experience with starting 4 separate businesses along with my wife. When a lot of people finish school, they're finding more and more that they're having a harder time locating a job that suits them and fits their qualifications. Well, I'm here to inform you how to avoid that letdown. Starting a business can be a tough process. I went through it, so you don't have to. That's why I narrowed it down, the process, to 3 easy to follow steps. And like every great idea, it starts with a plan. The first thing with my process is starting a business plan. And in that business plan, it needs to include a business name. What are you going to call your business? Don't think too hard. Be creative. Companies like Pepsi and Lyft, as well as Google, have all changed their name. Google was once called Backrub. Another thing to think about in the business plan: who are you going into business with? Is it going to be a solo venture? Or are you going into business with friends or colleagues? These are important questions. What is your business going to do? Are you going to offer services? Or are you going to sell products? In a quote by Paul Huey, the CEO and co-founder of TalkRoute Communications, which services the United States and Canada, he states, if you really want to start a business, find something you're passionate about and solve a problem within that industry. Quotes from a 2015 article with Quora. Also, starting a business, think about where you're going to be located. Is it going to be a home-based business? Brick and mortar? Is it online only? Well, now that you know the process of starting a business, let's move on to the second step of my plan, which is registering your business. You want to first register with the Ohio Secretary of State. In the 2019 press release by the Ohio Secretary of State, Frank LaRose, he states, we strive every single day to ensure new entrepreneurs have the right tools to be successful. This is on the Ohio Secretary of State website. And when you're on that website, you can find out prices of vendor license, as well as any state taxes you may need to pay. Also, get a state identification number. Once you're finished with the state, move over to register with the IRS. You need to get an employment identification number. It's a unique number, sort of like a social security number for your business. And also, at this time, when you're registering with the IRS, if you're like me and you want to start a nonprofit organization, get this form, 1023. It's a form for starting a nonprofit exempt organization, sort of like mine, Queen Bee Farms Assembly of God. You can also streamline the process for quicker service. If you have a great idea or an invention, this is the time now to get any copyrights or trademarks that you may need. On the U.S. Copyrights website, a quote from 1978 by the U.S. Copyright Office, it states, copyright protection lasts for 70 years after the life of the author. You also want to register with whatever city you're doing business in. Now, registering your business is not that bad. Let's move to the third step, which is opening an account. You want to get you a business checking as well as business savings. If you are interested in business loans or business lines of credit, this is the time to do so. You want to make sure you pay back any loans on time to ensure you have future use. Now, as I wrap up my speech, I want to go over the 3 steps once again. Business plan, registering your business, opening an account. Now, starting a business can be a tough process, but I went through it so you don't have to. I narrowed it down to 3 easy to follow steps so you can start your business today.